Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, how do they view the connection? Okay, so let's see. We're going to ask this deck for the Divine Masculine to see how they view the connection for the Divine Feminine. And then we'll use this deck of the Divine Feminine to see how they view the connection, okay? Please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and we are all the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's ask the Divine Masculine first. How do they view the connection with their Divine Feminine? Two cards. How do they view their connection with their Divine Feminine? Two cards. How does the Divine Masculine view their connection for their Divine Feminine, for the collective? This is for the collective. For the collective, how does the Divine Masculine view their Divine Feminine? Two cards. Interesting. Well, we got Four of Cups reverse. Interesting. So it's almost like they don't like not notice. Okay. They don't not notice what's beautiful in this relationship. Okay, it's like just that it's like they're trying to. I feel like they're almost trying to. It's like they're trying to look the other way. They're trying to distract themselves. They're trying not to notice the beauty in this relationship, but it's almost like they can't like not notice. So they notice, and also they view this connection as very powerful. They see a lot of power and strength in this relationship. But let's get a clarifier. Why is this here when it comes to how the Divine Masculine views the relationship at this time? Why is strength here with Four of Cups reversed? Why is this here? Why is this here? One card, please. One card. Why is this here? Okay, so we got, fragment reversed. Ooh, yeah, it's almost like they no longer feel like this relationship is broken. That's so interesting. But what I'm getting is that they see themselves as broken. It's reversed. It's like they don't see the relationship as broken, and they don't see the relationship as fragmented. They see themselves as fragmented. That's what I'm getting with this. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get for the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine. How does the Divine Feminine view this relationship? How does the Divine Feminine view the relationship? How does the Divine Feminine view the relationship? Two cards. Two cards. How does the Divine Feminine view the relationship? Two cards, please. Two cards. Two cards. How does the Divine Feminine view the relationship? Two cards. Okay, interesting. They're trying to be flexible. They're just trying to, yeah. They're okay. So it's almost like they see this relationship as kind of a balancing act. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, and they're trying to be more flexible. And Three of Swords is reversed. I find that interesting. So it's almost like they're getting over the broken heart. I love that. They're getting over this disappointment because it's reversed. So it's like they're seeing this relationship as balancing themselves out rather than breaking their heart. I love that. But let's get a clarifier on that. Why is this here? Why is Three of Swords reversed with Two of Pentacles upright? Why is this here? And how the Divine Feminine views the relationship. One card. Yep. So it's almost like, yeah, they don't see this relationship as so rigid, as so one way. It's like they're, yeah, it's like they're being flexible in how they're viewing this. It's like they're starting to have a new perspective in a way, is what I'm getting. Even though this is not the Hangman card, but that's what I'm getting. It's like they're not looking at this relationship so rigidly. Instead, they're looking at it in a more flexible way as, oh, here's another way I can look at this relationship. So that's beautiful. But let's grab some more cards on how they view each other. Okay, so with the divine masculine, how does divine masculine view their divine feminine? 2 cards. How does the divine masculine view their divine feminine? 2 cards. 2 cards. How does the divine masculine view their divine feminine? 2 cards. 2 cards. Aww. Well, they view their divine feminine with the 2 of Cups right here. They view their divine feminine as their one and only, their spiritual union, their soul in another body. And they see their divine feminine as very intuitive with this 3rd eye chakra card. So yeah, they see their divine feminine as very intuitive and as they're a part of their soul, really, as their one and only, really. That's how I see that. Okay, let's take a look at the divine feminine. How does the divine feminine view their divine masculine? How does the divine feminine view their divine masculine? 2 cards. 2 cards. How does the divine feminine view their divine masculine? Interesting. Yeah, it's like they view their divine masculine as being like detached with the 9 of Swords. That's how they see their divine masculine, as completely detached, as like, go away, I don't want to be with you. And being on a quest, actually, we got the 8 of Cups here. So they view their divine masculine as very detached, that's for sure. Detached while on their spiritual journey. But let's go ahead and get a clarifier. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is 6 of Swords here with 8 of Cups? As to why the divine, as to how the divine feminine views their divine masculine. Why is 6 of Swords here with the 8 of Cups? Why is this here? Yeah, it's almost like they don't want to move towards their divine feminine. We got movement reverse. It's like, yeah, they see their divine masculine as not wanting to move forward. Instead, they're on the spiritual quest, and they're a bit detached right now. That is how they see it. Okay, so let's get some guidance here. Let's get some guidance. So what's the guidance for the divine masculine? We use this deck. Let's get some guidance for the divine masculine. Now, remember, the divine masculine sees their divine feminine as their 2 of Cups here, their love, their soul, and sees their divine feminine as very spiritual and intuitive. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get a, I was trying to listen. Okay, so let's get a guidance here. Let's get some guidance. What is the guidance for the divine masculine? What's the guidance for the divine masculine? 1 card. Yeah, surrender to effortlessness, but it's reverse. So it's almost like for the divine masculines, your job isn't to be so, you gotta put some work into this. you gotta put some oomph. We need a little oomph. We need a little something. You gotta reach out. Yeah, this is reverse. So this says stop pushing so hard. Going with the flow, but I think in your case, you need to help it along a little bit. Yeah, you're going with the flow, but you also got to push yourself a little bit. Okay, so let's look at the divine feminine. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? What's the guidance? What's the guidance for the divine feminine? 1 card. What's the guidance? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend it in nature to replenish yourself. Yep, so that's going to be guidance for the divine feminine. Spending time out in nature. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some more guidance. What else do we have here? What other guidance do we have? Okay. Let's use this deck. What other guidance do we have for the divine masculines? What's the guidance for the divine masculines at this time? What's the guidance? A new exercise program. That's very interesting. But it's reversed. So I guess the guidance, it's like, I feel like, yeah, let me get a clarifier on that. Why is this here? Why is the new exercise program reversed for the divine masculine? Let me get, before I say anything, why is this here? Why is new exercise program reversed for the divine masculine? Yeah, welcome the new is also reversed. That's interesting. So anything new, it's like, yeah, it's like, so the, yeah, that, so it's like they're not, so they're saying it's like this is not about the new, right? You're not supposed to be starting something new at this time. No, it's like you're supposed to be working on. Here, let me get more. Okay, so not expecting new. So what is it that they're supposed to be working on? What is the divine masculine supposed to be working on? What is okay? Because we're not welcoming anything new. So what is it that they're supposed to be working on? The divine masculine. What is this about? Self-care again. Self-care. Yeah. So it's not like they're supposed to be starting anything new. They're not supposed to be like starting like a new program, starting a new relationship, starting a new job. It's like it's right now. It's about self-care for the divine masculine. Okay. Let's look at the divine feminine. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? One card. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? What's the guidance, please? One card. Oh, interesting. Working on your finances. Interesting. So finance card came up for the divine feminine. Anything else for the divine feminine? What other guidance is for the divine feminine? What else? What else is going on with the divine feminine? They're working on their finances. Okay. What else? What else is going on? Interesting. And then we got, it's not, I guess a dietary change is not necessary right now. If you're thinking of a dietary change, that's interesting. Huh, that's random. Okay, so let's grab some, let's see, what else do we want to do here? Let's grab some messages. Let's get messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Let's grab some messages. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Two cards. All right. Interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so they both came out reversed, and the first one says, "I can't seem to find the right words to say to you." So it's almost like it's almost like the universe is telling you you do know the words to say to them, divine masculines. It's like you do know. It's like don't second guess yourself because this is coming out reversed. You know the right words, and you're the only person who truly gets me. And that's reversed. So it's almost like you're thinking I'm the only one that gets me. It's like I don't think my divine feminine gets me. I don't think she understands me. I don't think she knows where I'm at. I don't think she understands that I see my divine feminine as this. I don't think my divine feminine gets that. I don't think my divine feminine understands how much how much I feel about my divine feminine. So thinking of the divine feminine does not understand their divine masculine. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, what does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? What does divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? Two cards. Okay, I know I screwed things up and honestly I have no idea to fix it reversed. So what I'm getting with this is that the divine feminine thinks the divine masculine screwed up because they came out reversed. So, And not only that, but the divine feminine thinks the divine masculine knows how to fix it. That the divine masculine screwed up and the divine masculine knows how to fix it, okay? But at the same time, it really was me, not you. That's very interesting. So it's almost like a dichotomy, right? Okay, so thinking the divine masculine, it's almost like the divine feminine understands this is a mirror, understands that the divine masculine screwed up in body, but at the same time, it really was me knowing that it was a mirror, that all the divine masculine can do is mirror back the inner wounds. Okay, so I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but understanding the mirror work in this twin flame relationship, understanding that it's you in another body, understanding that it really was me. I'm the one that had these wounds that I didn't heal yet. You were mirroring that back to me, while understanding that in body, the divine masculine screwed up. I love it. Makes sense to me. I don't know. It makes total sense to me. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you and have a great day. Bye, everyone.